Sawadika. Our research title is a study on the ecosystem of Khao Lampi Hat Thai Mueang National Park, providing a suitable environment for the leatherback sea turtle. The current status of the leatherback sea turtle, according to the IUCN, is vulnerable, and its last habitat in Thailand is Hat Thai Mueang National Park, which was also our research area. In Hat Thai Mueang National Park, there is a 5-kilometer beach, and that beach is the last nesting site for the leatherback sea turtle due to human activities in the other areas.
สวัสดีครับ In front of the 5-kilometer beach, there is a coral line which is 11 kilometers long. It is a breeding site for leatherbacks to lay eggs. It is also our food source for them. 2013 was the last time the leatherback successfully laid its egg. We used different methodologies to gather information about the leatherback sea turtle and its habitat. Now we would like to pass on to our research team. สวัสดีครับ
ขอบคุณน้องๆมากนะคะเอาละค่ะและทีมเต่ามะเฟืองนะคะขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับน้องพัดน้องฝนและน้องนิวตันค่ะเดี๋ยวน้องๆจะมาให้รายละเอียดเพิ่มเติมนะคะว่าได้ไปศึกษาอะไรกันมาบ้าง
Our title is a study on the ecosystem of Khao Lampi Hat Thai Mueang National Park, providing a suitable habitat for the leatherback sea turtles. According to the IUCN, the leatherback sea turtle is considered vulnerable, and its scientific name is Dermochelys courcea. The genus is Dermochelys and the species is courcea. Our first research objective is to study the current habitat of the leatherback sea turtle. And our second research objective is to analyze collected field data for evidence of its habitat. And our third research objective is to prove to the Thai public that we should conserve this animal. And this area is where our study area, Khao Lampi Hat Thai Mueang, Phang, Thailand.
For research methodology, we've used in total of 3 research methodologies, which is direct observation, in-depth interview, and questionnaire interview. For our first methodology is direct observation. We did observations on the mangrove forest in Hat Thai Mueang in order to analyze how it relates to the whole ecosystem in Hat Thai Mueang. We've also used a drone to observe the overall picture of the beach in Hat Thai Mueang to see the habitat of the leatherback sea turtles. And we did an observation on a dead juvenile leatherback sea turtle in order to observe its overall appearance. And we did a night beach walk in order to observe the area where the leatherback sea turtle comes up to lay its egg. Our second research methodology is in-depth interview, which we did it with one of the directors of Hat Thai Mueang National Park. And we did an in-depth interview with, we also did an in-depth interview with the turtle egg concession supervisor. Our last research methodology is questionnaire interview, which we did with the locals, which have been there for many years to observe how the population of leatherbacks have declined in the last decade. From the 3 research methodologies, we found out that the breeding area of the leatherback sea turtles have changed. The breeding originally occurs in many beaches in Thailand. However, currently it has been found that the only breeding area is in Thai Mueang Beach. And the number of leatherback sea turtles have declined over the past year, as you can see in the graph, that The last time the leatherback was spotted was in 2013, and it hasn't been spotted since then. From the questionnaire and in-depth interview, we found out that the leatherback sea turtles come up to lay its egg at approximately 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning, and there's a 3 to 5 year gap between each appearance. And the breeding originally occurs from August till March. From the in-depth interview, we also found out that there's an insufficient method in breeding the nursery juvenile leatherback sea turtles. From the problems with health issues and the jellyfish, which is the leatherback sea turtle's main diet, it couldn't be bred since it relies on the zoo and phytoplanktons in the ocean. Plastic bags are found to be the leading cause in the decline of leatherback sea turtles population, since when it's in the water, it has similar characteristics with jellyfish, and plastic bags can be misinterpreted by the leatherback sea turtles as jellyfish, which they consume and causes severe health issues and leading to the death and decline of the leatherback population.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the drone shot of the whole Hat Thai Mueang National Park. So as you can see, here's the last 5 kilometers where the leatherback sea turtle is able to come and lay its eggs. And over here, about 1 mile from the beach, is an 11-kilometer coral line where the leatherback sea turtle travel from far islands, come and breed before they are able to come and lay its egg. The important thing about Hat Thai Mueang National Park is that its ecosystem is very diverse. As you can see, there's a dry evergreen forest, which is the start of the river. It collects the rain, and then the river passes through the mangrove forest, which collects all the zooplankton and phytoplanktons, which then goes into the sea and provides jellyfish, which is a food source for the leatherback sea turtle, and also it provides a food source for the coral line. So this is the actual drone shot, I'm gonna play it, of Hat Thai Mueang National Park. So the 11-kilometer coral line. It's a habitat for leatherback sea turtle, as I said, that travels from faraway islands, and they come here to breed in the month of August and February until they are able to go up and lay their eggs. So the biodiversity of this coral line is huge. As you can see, there are many types of corals, and this here actually is a diver compared to this huge coral. So the importance of the 11-kilometer coral line. This is the starting place for the leatherback sea turtle to come lay its eggs. And the thing is, many people, including locals, don't know about it, which is why it's endangered. And all these ecosystems, Hat Thai Mueang National Park, is connected. So without one another, the coral line wouldn't exist. So as I said before, there's no knowledge within the locals. According to our questionnaires, most locals don't even know about the coral line that's in front of the beach and why it's important. So this is a big problem to why the leatherback sea turtle and its habitat is endangered. So the past decades, the leatherback sea turtle's eggs and itself has been in high demand in the market. It is said that turtle eggs used to be as available as chicken eggs. That's a surprising thing. So this leads to the poaching of turtle eggs. And also, the national park has a lack of funding. The more fund they have, the more higher technology we can use for more research. And also, this is a really big factor that affects the leatherback sea turtle. It's the construction of groynes, which is basically kind of like a sea dam. What this does is that it pushes the water levels up the beach. And why this is a problem for the leatherback sea turtle is that because it has no more space on the beach to lay the eggs. As locals see, over the past years, the water has risen up and taken space on the beach. So what do we need to do? I think the first thing we need to do is we need to go back there and we need to research more. We need to do more observations. And second of all, we need to raise awareness. We need to let people know about this coral line, as people didn't before, even locals, so that we are able to protect them. And one big problem is the lack of management. As the coral line is not protected and people don't know, and as we went to the locals, the national park leaders and the individuals, and also specialists, we discussed with them that this is a major issue that we need to fix. We need to make the coral line a protected area. So what the next step is? I think the next step is that we need to go back to Hat Thai Mueang National Park, and we need to conduct more research, more observations, more surveys, in order to write a paper and an analysis for the policymakers. I think this is our next step to conserving the last home for the leatherback sea turtles in Thailand. Thank you.